This is my audience. In 2015, adult drivers admitted they texted while driving even though they knew it was wrong. In 2013, 341,000 crashes were caused by texting and driving alone. And in a survey that was done by distraction.gov, 20% of teens and 10% of adults have multi-message text conversations while driving. Being engaged with a phone increases the risk of getting into a car crash by 3 times. Here is an example of a distracted driver. As you can see, they're looking down instead of up ahead at the road. And here is another example. The driver's hands are not on the steering wheel, but the cell phone is high so they can kind of see the road while using their phone. But if they are so focused on the conversation that they are having, they will not be able to see the distance between their car and the driver ahead of them and could potentially cause a fender bender. Texting while driving is illegal in 46 states, yet is a law that is overlooked all the time by all ages. As you can see, this is a sign, no texting while driving in one of those states. Another sign, no texting while driving, it's a law. And clearly this is not a sign, but it states phone in one hand, ticket in the other. Thousands of people die each year from something so small, yet very deadly. Looking away from the road for more than 5 seconds can turn into a dangerous situation. Now I'm sure some of you use your phones while driving, and nothing might have happened to you yet. If you keep using your phone and get confident that this situation will never happen to you because you are a careful driver and you only glance away from the road for a couple of seconds, you are fooling yourself. You might be a safe driver, but you don't know if the other driver is safe or not, and they could start an accident, that you were too busy being distracted that you could not avoid it. Experts say that texting while driving is a leading factor in car accidents. Here is an example of someone who's distracted while driving and they're not able to see the kid that they are about to hit. And another example, this is a teenage driver who is not texting while driving, but she is talking on her phone, and she is not able to see the woman in her car that she is about to hit. Even though there are laws against phone usage in a car, people still don't listen. The government has made those laws to protect us and to avoid accidents and deaths. Like I said before, it's illegal in 46 states, so if you get caught using your phone, you will get a couple $100 fine, and this will then increase your insurance rate, which is something that us drivers don't want. Consider your passengers, other fellow drivers, and pedestrians. Their lives are also at risk, not just yours, when you're distracted. Think of your family members, friends, and loved ones. You wouldn't want to see them get hurt when you hit them when you're distracted. So don't be distracted on the road. To keep this from happening, there are a couple things that you can do, such as downloading an app that disables the usage on your phone when you are going a certain speed, such as It Can Wait app. Turn off your phone completely, or turn your phone on silent and put the screen face down so that you are not distracted by all the incoming messages. If you are tempted to reach for your phone during your drive, you can put it away out of reach, such as in your glove box, or you can put it in your back seat. Take a text-free driving pledge and really mean it. Follow it through and create awareness for the cause, because when you do, you will help more drivers learn how to be safe and what the consequences are if they don't be safe, if they're not safe. And that could potentially stop a lot of car accidents. A car accident such as this one. If you text while driving, you could ram into an object such as a tree or another car or one of those concrete sidelines. This is a horrific example of something that will happen when you text and drive. As you can see, the passenger was flung out of their car and the jaws of life are needed to take him out. Here are 3 text-free driving pledges that I found online by typing "No texting while driving pledge." They all have different wording, but they have the same conclusion, which is no texting or using your phone while driving. If we as drivers attempt to stop using our phones while driving, there will be many benefits that will come from it, not just preventing accidents and deaths. You can talk to your passengers and enjoy their company. Or if you're driving alone, enjoy the scenery or sightseeing. And you can enjoy the music. Just don't get distracted by singing and dancing. And the best benefit of all that you'll receive is by focusing on the road and the surrounding area and prevent less accidents and deaths caused by being focused. Here is an example of someone who is clearly focused on the road with their eyes straight ahead. Hands are at 10 and 2 on the steering wheel, and there is no phone in sight. I want you to stop using your phones while driving, and I will do this as well. I have a no phone zone pledge that I will give to my audience at the end of my speech. It states, I, write your name, want to keep my family, friends, neighbors, and community safe on the road. I pledge to, and you check all that apply, not text while driving, not talk on a handheld device while driving, or a hands-free device while driving. Designate a cell phone passenger if a car text is needed during the drive, and reserve the cell phone for emergency use while you are driving. And you can say another pledge if you would like. You want to sign your name and the date, and have the witness sign and date as well. Don't take the chance of using your phone while driving, because it can cause accidents and deaths. If you continue to text and drive, it's just a matter of time before it catches up to you, and the consequences are devastating. When you are behind the wheel, you can cause or prevent an accident, so be alert at all times when you drive. Texting and driving, it can wait. I'll show you my audience once again.